So hello everyone, welcome to the new day and new vlog. I hope you have watched yesterday's video and enjoyed it. If not, you can go and watch that video, which was regarding, you can say, two things. First of all, we went to one of the famous markets here in Barcelona in Spain, and second, we went to visit the UB campus for the very first time. So you can go and watch those videos as well. Today, I thought that in previous weekend, I did one of the trips with Erasmus, Barcelona to multiple places, and in that vlog, I mentioned that I would be discussing about my post-trip experience. What was the experience? How was the scheduling? What were the timings which were mentioned to us, and what was the information part regarding it? So I think today is the day to discuss about it. And for some people who have not watched that video, then for your information, we went to Girona, we went to Dali Museum in Figueres, and after that we went to Besalú, which is one of the medieval towns. So first of all, if I talk about the price, because I think that is also one of the important aspects, that how much does this trip cost, because it was a one-day trip, you can say. And if I talk about the pricing, then I bought or selected the package where the museum ticket, the Dali museum ticket, was included, and it costed me 34 euros with the early bird discount, because you get some you can say coupon, or you get a text that you have to mention, and when you mention that text you get some discount, and that is the early bird price. So when I booked it, it costed me 34 euros including museum ticket. And then one day before, you can say, we usually receive the email regarding the location where you have to come, how this trip would be organized. So in that email, the important aspect, you can say, is regarding timing or the scheduling. So if I talk about the scheduling or the timing part, you can say, then there was meeting location which was mentioned in that, where we have to come. Usually it's the same location when we go for other trips, for example Valencia, Zaragoza. But so we were told that we have to be there at the location at 8:30. I will first of all tell you all the timestamps so that you get to know how it was scheduled. So 8:30 we had to be there. 8:45 bus departed from that place, and I think we reached in almost 1.5 hours. So we reached at 10:15 to Girona. From 10:15 we were told that till 1:40 we had the time or free time to explore the city. So 1:40 we have to be back, you can say 1:45, and at 2 o'clock the bus departed again to the next place, Dali Museum, which is there in Figueres. So it took 45 minutes. So 2:45 we reached Figueres. From 3 o'clock till 5 o'clock we had time to explore the museum, or if we want to do something then we can do that. And 5 o'clock you can say we had to be back at the same location where the bus left us. We were asked that we have to be there, and it again took us 45 minutes to reach to Besalú. So around 5:45 we reached Besalú, and you can say it took another 1 hour to be there, to almost 1 hour to explore the city. So 5:45 we reached Besalú, and we were asked that till 7 o'clock we have the free time, and we have to be back at the place around 7 o'clock. And 7 o'clock bus departed from Besalú, and 8:45 in the night, you can say, we reached Barcelona. So in a way we started at 8:45 and we were back at 8:45 at night. So it was good journey, you can say, in 12 hours time span. And now this is how the timing was mentioned, and they tried to follow this timing, because they usually send a WhatsApp group link as well. So people usually join that WhatsApp group, and they share the location point where you have to come. Usually it's the point where the bus departs. Sometimes it can be different, so they usually share the location. So they also ask you to join the WhatsApp group. And for some people also who did not bought the ticket, they also had free time in Figueres. So now I would discuss about what were the informations which were shared. We had the WhatsApp group link. There was a PDF shared regarding Girona, what are the places we can visit in Girona. And one of the interesting point in that was, although they shared that PDF, in that the route was also mentioned, how you can start, how much time it will take, how much kilometer the route is. So they made a kind of route for that area, like which, for example, if from Basilica you start, or from one cathedral you start and explore accordingly the old part or old town of Girona. So we had that in mind, so that was well prepared, and we somehow navigated. After that there was another PDF or link which was shared regarding the Game of Thrones location in Girona. So that was also quite interesting. They shared the information and the insights that suppose you visit any place in Girona and you go to particular location, which scene it refers to in Game of Thrones there. So that was also good information that was shared, WhatsApp group link. And also like I said, the timestamps were shared, and the other information part, and also the contact details where you can contact, and what you can do in case of any queries, or to whom you can mail, or even there was a phone number as well. So usually they also tell you which bus it would be if there are different bus numbers. So all these details you get via mail when you register for this particular trip. Now, if I talk about the post-trip experience, or how was the experience in these places, was the time enough in these particular places? So, like we discussed the timestamp, there were certain timings which were there. We were, given the location, but I would say there was no guided tour. So you have to explore by your own. You have this reference, so I think you can make your own itinerary. And what we did was, when we reached Girona, although we took another path, we explored some of the markets which were there, and also we got to know there was a carnival setup going on, so we explored some of the carnival places which were there. After that, we saw that okay, to cover the old town of Girona it would take us maximum 1 hour, so we still have time, and then we followed that particular path. We went to some food stalls, we took some photos, some videos. You can see the vlog as well. So that route we followed to explore Girona, and it was really interesting. And that PDF also helped us quite in a good way, you can say, regarding where we have to go, how we have to navigate, and then accordingly we followed that path. And I think after that we also took some break. We also took some photos in one of the famous places there. We also went to one of the restaurants, or there were open restaurants as well, where you have the options to sit outside as well, and we took some snacks there. And after that we thought that okay, our next location would be Dali Museum. Now the thing is, we went to Figueres, specifically to Dali Museum, and the bus dropped us next to, you can say, Dali Museum point. And there they told us, since your entry time I think was from 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so you just wait for us, we'll give you the tickets. So at the entrance they said, I will give you the tickets. They gave us the tickets and said that be in 15-minute margin, don't be late, because there can be certain time slots when you can enter. So we took some coffee, we entered Dali Museum, and you can take video, and like the coffee cups were not allowed, but you can go inside, and it was so amazing to see that entire Dali Museum, how the sculptures, or you can say the paintings were built, how the art was there, although there is a separate vlog for that, so you can watch that as well. That was also quite interesting. The time was, I would say, good enough, because I would say if you want to, or in our case when we explored the entire museum area, then it took us almost, you can say, the time which was given to us. So as soon as we were done with Dali Museum, and which one of the last, you can say, artwork we saw, there was a line there, people were forming a line to go upstairs to see that artwork. After that was almost the time when we had to be at the bus again. So I think the time was just at margin in our case. If you cover museum early, then also you can explore Figueres city. And I would say that for some people who did not bought the ticket for the museum, it is not compulsory to buy the museum ticket. Then you will have a different price to pay, I think comparatively less price to pay, and then you can explore Figueres city. After that we went to Besalú, which is one of the medieval towns. They told us we'll drop you to one of the Romanesque bridge which is there, and from there you can explore by your own. And I think the time was quite good enough for that city as well. There were some restaurants as well, so some people went there, explored, and also kind of took a break, had some food and drink. And it was also, I would say, good enough for that medieval town, because I think tried to explore the path or different routes which were there, and it was almost night time, and it was so beautiful, the third place which was there. So I would say it was not in a rush. The time was good enough for all the places which were there, and it was like a day trip, like I said, in a 12 hours time stamp. But I think that was good enough if you want to explore, and you see Girona, you see Dali Museum, you see a medieval town. So I think this is a very good trip if someone wants to opt, or if not, then through the vlogs you can get the idea how these places look like, and can then decide if you are coming here to go there. Otherwise you can enjoy the beauty and the view. So that's what I wanted to share in this vlog regarding my post-trip experience, regarding this trip, the pricing, the time scheduling, so that you can also get some idea and some information. And I think by thanking everyone, specifically Erasmus Barcelona, for organizing this trip, I will end this vlog now. Rest, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye, ciao ciao, namaste, chalo, adios. See you in new day, new vlog. Also, you can go to different playlists and watch videos according to your interest. Now you can also go to new launch playlist regarding Barcelona, regarding Spain, and there are some new playlists regarding Valencia, Zaragoza, medieval towns, other medieval towns. You can watch that as well. And one more interesting point, tomorrow I am going another trip, another city. What is that? That's gonna be also interesting, and I would say magical. So what is that? We'll see that in tomorrow's vlog, so stay tuned. Bye bye.